Alright, the first thing you want to do is take these values from this chart and put them all in L1 in your calculator. So all of them need to go in there, all 20. It doesn't matter what order they go in, just put them all in L1. And then you're going to go to Stat, and then Calculate. And you're going to choose 1 var stats. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. And in my video, you'll see the actual calculator screen, so you can run 1 var stats. Once you do that, you're going to see a whole list of values. Let me show you what order they're going to be in. So stat, calc, 1 var stats. If you have a newer calculator, you'll go down to calculate. The numbers you need are S of X. That's your sample standard deviation. So that's where I'm getting this, the 63.21 is coming from S of X, the standard deviation of the variable X. And then the IQR, I talk about this in my chapter 3 video, IQR is Q3 minus Q1. And that formula is also on your formula chart, so you don't have to memorize it. For this set of data, new pin. Let's see. For this set of data, Q3 is, I believe it's 470.5. I'm getting this from the calculator printout. And then Q1 is, 394.5. If you subtract them, that's where I'm getting the 76 from. So that's where 76 is coming from, Q3 minus Q1, if I subtract those two. From there, it says that the customer for 336 was actually, highlight, the 336 value, which is the lowest value in the list, right here, 336, was not actually that phone. It was supposed to be 0. So if I replace 336 with 0, and you can actually do this in the calculator or just think about it, it's going to increase the standard deviation, because the standard deviation is the spread of the variables. So it's going to increase that standard deviation. For the interquartile range, it's let me change colors. It's Q3 that's really dark, minus Q1. Q3 and Q1 are not affected by the lowest and the highest values. They're only affected by the middle. So the interquartile range is not affected by changing low or high values. It's only the middle that would change it. And this property, this idea that standard deviation increases but the interquartile range is not affected, is what we talk about in the videos again with resistance. So resistance is that changing high or low values does not change the IQR. So the IQR is resistant and the standard deviation is not. And I talk about that at the end of the videos for chapter